Joe Vitale here, Vitale Wealth Management. This week's Gradient Investments Market Update. All information is gathered for the week, December 8th, 2025. Hope you all had a wonderful week. And we had a great Christmas party last week. So glad a lot of you were there. It was just a wonderful time. Let's get into what's happening. The major U.S. indexes finished the week in positive territory. The NASDAQ led with a gain of 0.93. The Dow was up 0.62 and the S&P was up 0.35. At the sector level, energy was a top performer, advancing 1.4%, while utilities lagged, falling 4.5%. Now, year-to-date, communication services remains the strongest sector at 36%, whereas real estate, the weakest, down 3.9%. The fixed income 10-year treasury, the yield rose to 4.14 compared with 4.02 a week before, and higher yields pushed the U.S. aggregate bond index 4.48% lower for the week. What's happening with the key economic releases this week center on monetary policy and the labor market condition. On Tuesday, the JOLTS report, which is a job openings and labor turnover survey, will provide insight to the trends, and that was just a couple days ago. We'll find out more about that. We'll talk about that next week. The Federal Reserve did meet, had a 2-day meeting on Wednesday, and gave us an interest rate decision that we were expecting, a quarter-point drop. We got it. So we're going to talk more about that next week as well. But we did get that quarter-point drop, so that's the third time in a row we've dropped a quarter point this year. You know, it's a little bit late, but we need it to happen. So look at the market outlook. Last week's delayed September personal consumption expenditures report shows inflation continued to cool in early fall, with the core inflation rising at annual rate at 2.8%, which is slightly below the August reading. And this week, attention turns to the Federal Reserve policy meeting, which they're looking at to see if they're going to get that other 25% rate cut, which of course they did. So there was an 80% probability, fell to roughly 25%, rebounded to 90, whatever it is. It happened. We definitely need that cut. We need a few more cuts. This unusual volatility underscores the uncertainty created by delays in canceled inflation and labor data, as well as broader questions about the true health of the U.S. economy, because we haven't gotten the reports for a while. Let's talk about some recent activity in the Gradient portfolio. There were no changes or rebalances that needed to happen, but some of the stocks were in the news. Talk about Dollar General, which is owned in the contrarian choice. This discount retailer beat its Q3 earnings and revenue expectations and increased its annual profit forecast. The company is attracting discount-seeking customers along all income levels. Stock was up 21% for the week and 74.58% year-to-date. How about Vertex Pharmaceuticals, which is in the core select? The biotech company is expanding its pipeline in cystic fibrosis and non-opioid pain, and shares rose 7% for the week and are up 13.11% year-to-date. We're seeing a lot of the accounts doing well this year. The economy as a whole, the stock market as a whole is way up. You know, our international portfolio is up over 30. Our core select roughly 15. Our ETF 18. Even our G50 about 12. So everything's doing very well this year, and we kind of called for that 8 to 10% growth on a conservative side. And of course, why? Because we're still getting company profits are still up. Earnings are good. Consumer confidence is starting to weaken a little bit, but the spending is still there, and of course the earnings are still there. We're also looking at the retail sales. We've seen that the Black Friday was a big day. The cyber shopping was a big thing, and the expenditures are still there right now. Jobs, we're still seeing a little bit of softening right now. So we'll see. Hopefully these rate cuts are going to help with that. Come next year, see a little bit of the real estate market turn around a little bit. But what do? We stay the course. We have safe money, growth money, and we're in good shape. If you need anything, give us a call, 855-756-5700. Visit us at vitalewealth.com. Hope you and your loved ones are getting ready for a wonderful Christmas season. And we wish you the very best. And we'll see you again, God willing, next week. God bless you. See you then.